Okay, so being a diehard Phil Collins fan means that I buy a lot of Phil Collins stuff. Sometimes it's good stuff, sometimes it's just cool stuff or dumb stuff. Either way, I'm always just looking for interesting Genesis collectibles and Phil Collins collectibles. It's just fun to pass the time, whether it's at a flea market or it's online. And so recently I thought I would check out Etsy to see if there was any Phil Collins stuff. And oh my gosh, there was a bunch of stuff, and most of it was insanely bizarre. Let me show you. Okay, so these are coasters that are, this kind of pisses me off because look, it's like 12 inch or would they be 7 inches? Nah, no. Yeah, so these would be records, 12-inch records that, what have they, like, I don't know. If maybe they photocopied the label, you would hope they photocopied the label and like pasted on something. But to me, what this just looks like is that you took records and you cropped them and you destroyed a record. And some of these would be pretty valuable. Like this is like a One More Night single. This is I Missed Again single. These are against all odds. These would be 12-inch singles, right? In the Air Tonight. Like these would all be more valuable as like their original 12-inch single than you. If Leaving Me Is Easy, I got to think these are fake. I got to think that these have been like photocopied. They actually look superimposed. Photocopied and then put on some sort of like plastic coaster. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that they actually didn't take a record and destroy a record. That would drive me crazy. $6. That's interesting. Same with this, right? So this, I think, is probably real record album Bull, Genesis coasters, Phil Collins, Peter Gabriel. So yeah, this kind of pisses me off because it's like laminated labels to protect small bowls and coasters. So this is like real records potentially based on some of these photos. And they take like, this is Seconds Out and potentially destroy Seconds Out in order to make these things. I don't know. The bowl is cool. Yeah, the bowl is kind of cool. I do wonder, like, I wonder if they're using real records or maybe they're just using like really easy to find like classical records or kids records that then they like print off a label and stick it on, because like you would run out of supply. Like if you're using like, you know, even like you wouldn't be able to find that many copies of Foxtrot to make that, or that many copies of Seconds Out. It would be way more expensive because they're selling this for $15. So a used copy of Seconds Out is usually $15. So to me, I don't see the profit margin. Same with this, just Three Sides Live. Who knows? Oh my gosh. Studio. This makes no sense, but I 100% want it. This is a hoodie, Studio hoodie with a palm tree and a moon or a sun. I don't know. It looks cool. I think it's just an 80s design, but it's absolutely ridiculous. And I want it so bad. Please, somebody buy this for me. This is nice. Genesis logo embroider patch, officially licensed. Yeah, right. Iron-On, $8.99. That's cool. Yeah, okay, looks like they make a bunch of them. Very nice. It is cool. I would like this. I don't have a purpose for Iron-On patches, though. That's the only thing, right? I don't really know what I would do with an Iron-On patch. Like, I don't have a jean jacket. Okay. A wood card. Let's take a look at this. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. Obviously, this is a love sign, not a declaration of love for Tarzan, but this is, okay, so this is You'll Be in My Heart lyrics. Looks like hand carved or something, or burnt. $55, custom carved wooden sign. You'll Be in My Heart by Phil Collins. Very nice. I don't do these kind of things in my house. We don't have any kind of wooden signs like telling you where the kitchen is. But if I did, I'd get that. That's nice. Okay, Phil Collins, colorful work store. If you or someone you know loves Phil Collins, a color splash painting featuring classic rock portrait of Phil Collins. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I love that. I have a collection of Phil Collins artwork. I'm going to do a video about it one day because I'm trying to collect some more before I do that video, but I have some cool stuff I've been dying to show you guys. But it's going to take some time. But anyway, this basically, here's how they do this, okay? So you take this photo. This photo is easily accessible on Google. So you take this photo. We've seen it before. I don't know. This is Face Value era, probably. Take this photo. you turn it to black and white, you boost the brightness and contrast so that it's basically just the black shadows, and then you overlay a watercolor image or anything. So it's not hard to do in Photoshop, very easy to do. Probably don't have the license to sell this, but it looks really cool. I guess it's sort of meant to look like it's been painted, whatever. Oh my gosh. Phil Collins, Sussudio, In the Air Tonight with like the devil. I don't see the audience for this. Metalheads who love Phil Collins? Okay. $22. Phil Collins In the Air Tonight, funny metal t-shirt. Men's, women's sizes. Yeah, okay. So I just don't see the audience for that. Like Sussudio written on the devil's skull. Maybe I'll get that. Okay. Now, this is something I would love. First of all, if you don't know me, I have many purses. I love carrying lots of purses around, but not just any kind of purses. I need to have album covers printed on my purse. Do you know, for any of you who are a part of these Phil Collins Facebook groups, there are these people who like spam the groups with like hideous Phil Collins products. And they're like, look at the new handbag I just got. I love it. By the way, this isn't even printed. Like you can tell this is like photoshopped on. So this thing doesn't even exist. It's absurd. There's these like Chinese companies that can do like full sublimation where like you take a product and they can print on every square inch of the product as opposed to just like one screen printed somewhere on it. That's what this is. It's hideous. No offense if you have it. Here's the thing. After we do a Patreon for this channel and we have like a huge budget to blow on ridiculous stuff, I promise you we'll buy this ugly bag and we'll give it away. We'll do a contest. We'll give it away. We're not there yet. Maybe after we hit 1,000 subscribers, maybe after we hit 10,000 subscribers, we'll do that. Get all your friends to subscribe so we can buy this hideous purse. Any reviews? No reviews. By the way, I'm not recommending these. Don't buy these things and then be like, Scott, you wasted my money. Okay. $4. This is nice. So this is like this is a greeting card. It's one of those like pop art things, right? Kind of, I like it. Yeah, I think this is cool, except that his nose is a drum kit. I get that his eye is a turntable, but I guess they need to show that it's Phil Collins, although I think that like mullet is pretty and the receding hairline. I know who this is. I like this. This is cute. 80s pop character, pop art, music memorabilia. I think it's weird that his nose is a drum kit. Whatever. Okay, so this is In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins In the Air Tonight autographed sheet music. Okay, first of all, not real. This is a Phil Collins In the Air Tonight sheet music that has autograph of Phil Collins printed directly on it using a unique state-of-the-art printing system. Okay, so at least they acknowledge it's not real, right? Like this is just if you want something, this is probably like if you have a restaurant and you want some cool looking memorabilia in it, or if you have a music room, like in the same way that people get jerseys, like football jerseys or baseball or hockey jerseys, like we know they're not authentic, but they just look cool. So you could frame this, it would look cool. And there is like new signature technology that's really fooling a lot of people and people are losing money because of it, but whatever. I am not a fan of signatures. Even if I met Phil, I will say this. I know that Peter's doing a book tour. I would love to have some of my The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway bootlegs and the Selling England by the Pound bootlegs autographed by Peter. That would be very meaningful. If I met Phil, knock on wood, like, Phil, like autographing something, I would have him autograph my arm and turn it into a tattoo, but whatever. But the idea of just like collecting autographs where I didn't meet the celebrity, that has no appeal to me. Like, if it was like a baseball that was caught at a game signed by a popular baseball player, but I wasn't at that game and I didn't catch that ball, I just bought it at an auction. I am not interested in those kind of trinkets because they're not meaningful to me. I have no connection to them. And I also just don't want junk. I don't want to collect every single Phil Collins thing in the world. Obviously, I haven't bought all of the things I'm showing you, but this is a cool thing. And so like, honestly, if I had, even this is like, isn't original sheet music. It's just somebody has printed this music recently. He wouldn't have even had sheet music. When they wrote and recorded this song, he wouldn't have even had sheet music. It was all in his head. But listen, like if, I know we talked to Dave Kersner, if there was some stuff from the the farm, like a guitar pedal of Mike Rutherford's, and it was autographed by Mike, and I met him and I was like, oh, hey, I have this guitar pedal that you used on Duke. Can you sign it for me? That would be hugely meaningful. But a signature that where I wasn't there, or in this case, it's photocopied, I'm not interested in that. Okay, Phil Collins, No Jacket Required album does. Oh, what the? Oh, this is dumb. Dumb. Okay, so what you're buying here for $32, this person went out and to a used shop and bought a copy of No Jacket on CD for $1, $2. Then he cut the cover and put it in this hideous looking frame, glued the CD there, cut the liner notes, put them here, cut out the picture. Nothing is cropped nicely or centered, took the back cover. Basically, you're buying a CD that's been chopped up with scissors in a frame for $32 US. And like, what do you think? You put this, what do you think this is like? Ridiculous. But people like it. Look at, people bought it for Fleetwood Mac. You guys are crazy. No offense if you bought this. You guys are crazy. Waste of money. You can make one of those at home. Make them at home. Okay. No Jacket Required. Get it? It's a t-shirt. And it's got a palm tree. Again, I feel like, remember when I was talking about the bootlegs, of how people like weren't Phil Collins or Genesis fans, and so that's why the quality control on the bootlegs is so bad. But you kind of wonder, like, why? No Jacket Required. You're just making a beach t-shirt that says No Jacket Required. They probably thought this was meant for like resorts to sell because the weather's so nice, you don't need a jacket. They have no idea this is a Phil Collins thing. I don't know. 80s vintage, whatever. Oh, here's a picture of a guy wearing it. Oh no, Mortal Kombat. Okay, let's move on. Philip Bailey and my goodness, Easy Lover. Okay. This may, and I'm going to reserve judgment, this may be the ugliest thing I have ever seen. It is so ugly, I want this. This may be the ugliest thing I've ever seen. My gosh. So a bizarre maroon caricature of Phil Collins. I can tell that's him. Possibly Philip Bailey. This font is ridiculous. This green to black is ridiculous. These clip art of a weird dusty heart that's chopped up. And then this guy begging for this woman. Oh my gosh. Probably the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Please buy this for me. If you buy this for me, I will hang it in my studio. $37. Don't spend $37 on this. Oh, that's rough. That is rough to see. Oh, look at this. Phil and Peter and Steve and Tony and Mike. I will buy this. I would love this. I got to add this to my cart. I like that. What? Black. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. And look, it comes in different colors too. I like that one. Gray. What is that? Dark heather? Sport gray. Size? Maybe large? I don't know. Large, probably. I don't know what the origin of this design is, but I saw this, like they made Mad Men t-shirts like this, and I've seen this all the time. I think it's a really cool look. I would love it. I would honestly love this. Because you know what's cool about this is that you wear this, other than the possibility that somebody might be thinking I have a relationship with 5 dudes and I can't decide which one I like the most. But aside from that, the people who, if you wear this to a record store or record fair, people will know, like a few people, right? Those who know will know, and they'll give you a little wink and a high five. That's why I want this. I love that. Okay, a little pin here. I could feel it coming, a little doodle of Phil. Very cute. Oh, those are cute. Pop art type of thing. Very cute. I can see you. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a family channel here. Oh my goodness. Oh, and it's a scented candle for $15. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. We got, that's disgusting. Okay, Phil Collins portrait print. Yeah. Okay. I mean, how much? Yeah, it's all right. The problem is he looks weird. He looks like he's chewing on some this guy's mouthful or something. He looks like yeah, it's okay. Okay, so yeah, this goes back to the first thing I saw, right? It is a 7-inch record. Well, in this case, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I think it's a 7-inch, but it's not. Yeah, it's a 7-inch, but the label is maybe from a 12-inch. And I don't think that's the actual music. If I bought this, I would put it on the turntable and see if it's actually Sussudio. And then they've put a little clock mechanism in the back. I've seen that before. People do that. That's cute. That's cute. Again, I am not a fan of any products that destroy an actual record, because I'm going out there and I'm looking for some of these 7 inches. I'm looking for these 12 inches. I don't agree with you destroying what limited stock we have and turning them into wall clocks. Oh, that's nice. Phil Collins, no jacket required, 1985. Gift for him, gift for her, unisex tee, t-shirt, crew shirt, hoodie, woman's soft style. That's nice. Oh, look at it in black. That's a really nice design. I would add that to my cart. That's a really nice design. Because again, those who know, right? You wear that to a concert, to a record fair, people be like, oh, that's cool. Where'd you get that? I like that a lot. Oh, look at this. Another Day in Paradise hand crank paper strip music box. Oh, that's cute. I don't want that. It's gimmicky. It's weird, but that's cute. I assume it plays the music. I wonder if they paid a mechanical royalty for that. You have to pay, if you buy that, every time you wind it up, you have to pay like 9 cents to Phil Collins. Seriously, or to Concord. So careful. Baby, you and me got a groovy kind of love. Printable, wall print, poster. Cute. No thank you, but cute. People said I'd never get over my obsession with Phil Collins, but take a look at me now. Funny. It's an ugly design, but I've heard that before. That's a cute gimmick. Hey, $4. My gosh. A face mask. Phil Collins, singer, celebrity, card mask. All our masks are pre-cut. Oh my goodness. You would have to be a complete moron to buy this. Seriously. If you went to Etsy and bought this mask, especially because it's not even like Phil in his prime, right? Like it's not even like Phil with the long hair. It's like, this is like what, like 2016, 2010 Phil? That's weird. Now, honestly, even if it's only $4.32 US, if you went to Etsy and said, this mask is so cool, I got to buy this, you are a moron. I mean, you're such a moron. You're such a Phil Collins simp that you probably have a YouTube channel dedicated to him. You need to get a life. Okay, that's all. That's all for the Etsy weird Phil Collins finds. If you like this video, we'll do some more. We'll find some more crazy products out there. And by the way, one day when we start to generate some revenue somehow, we'll buy some of this crazy crap and we'll give it away. And we'll do some fun stuff with this stuff. I think it'll be fun. In fact, if you go to everythingphilcollins.com, I have some stuff that you can buy that's much cooler than this stuff that will really support the channel and help us do more cool stuff like this and buy more ridiculous stuff like this so that we can all have a good laugh. Go to everythingphilcollins.com and check out what we have there, and any support would be awesome. Thanks for watching.